Alright, I figured I'd throw a little video together, just dub over everything and tell a little bit about the chassis. I know people have asked, so I'll put everything here, and if you got questions or comments, just toss them up, and if they're hate, hey, people hate. It's based off of Ariel Atom in Britain, and my boy Zach and me decided to tackle this thing, and had another local shop do the roll bins and get the chassis main parts together. They had a laser cutter and things like that, and they I think it's called a Dragon, and they cut out everything and then welded up the main part of the frame, and then everything else my boy Zach knocked out, from suspension to turbo kit, everything else, steering, you name it. From this to it being done, my guy knocked out. But it's a 120 wall, 2.5 inch DOM main bars, and then all the other bars ranging anywhere from 1.75 inches to 1 inch, depending what they're for. It's running on a set of just inky RPF ones I got in a trade with some just hard ass tires on it. The engine's a RSX Type S k20a2 from a 02 RSX. Same thing for the transmission, even the spindles on the rear. The front spindles are from I think NC Miata, whichever one's a 5-lug. We just wanted to run a 5-lug like we were on the rear. This was a budget build, so we, did what we could with what we had, and then turbocharged it. Anything I have, I want it to be fast, or as fast as I can make it go, or afford to go. Little knockoff 35R, car's on E85. It ends up running pretty well. We're on Fuel-Tech FT450 on it. Happy I went that route. Got a custom engine harness made, and car just is performing great. We are running into small problems all the time. It's just part of the learning curve and, trial and error. And there was a lot of it on this build. Growing pains suck, but it's just, if you want to build something like this, you're going to go through them. Even the top level Formula One cars, they spend hundreds of millions a year and still have problems. So, I'm no stranger to it on my cheap budget builds that I do. The car is really fun to drive. It's got some issues we need to work out on the steering. It's got a little bit more play than we wanted with that steering rack in the front, sadly. Things we're going to address over winter. We did go push rod, just like a real Ariel Atom, or cantilever, I guess what they call it. But I went Viking double adjustable coilovers all the way around on it. And they seem to do great. The rear control arms we have had the biggest problem with. It's where I decided to mount the push rod on the bottom, and it bent the lower control arm. It had way too much weight on it. I didn't think about it, but it is what it is. This is me just driving around the block, though. First one, taking my buddies for rides from a local car show. Car's fun and fast, man. If y'all got any questions or concerns, or just want to talk about it, hit me up. I hope y'all enjoy the video, and I'm going to make a couple more to dive into more detail if y'all like this one. But like and subscribe. Thanks.